Hello everyone, welcome to this class. Today we're going to answer this question, how Medicare works. I promise that after you finish this class, you all most of your questions, that's our goal is to answer most of the questions that many people have when they sign up for Medicare for the first time. My name is Walter Bernoulli, recording this video from the Sunshine State of Florida. Okay, we are licensed in the state of Florida, and if you are watching this video out of the state of Florida, our agency is licensed in almost 40 states, so most likely we will be able to help you out. Okay, so how Medicare works. So this is the agenda, and this is the agenda for today. Basically, we will briefly talk about our organization, who really needs this class, what is Medicare, and the two options that you have when sign up for Medicare for the first time, and what is the best option for you. Okay, also, and let me tell you a little bit about myself. Well, that's me with no mustache. I'm gonna put myself here. Well, before and after. Okay, here it is. Okay, I am from Lima, Peru. Probably you guessed it. I do have an accent, so I'm from South America. I'm from Lima, Peru, and I came to the United States back on December 19th of 2000, the year of 2000. I went to college in Peru, and when I came up to the United States, I obtained my degree, my accounting degree from the Florida Atlantic University. I have a master's degree in DeVry University, and I had several corporate positions. I work in AIG, JP Morgan Chase, Dish Network. So my experience is basically in finance, leadership, sales, and of course, insurance. Okay. And also, I am a public notary here in the state of Florida. So if you need help, with your notary service, we can help you out too. And our agency is a license in almost 40 states. Okay, I think this has to be updated. I have to check it out with my assistant, but I think we are at 38 or 37. But okay, so and also I have written this book titled Medicare Insurance Enrollment, which is a just very brief guide for you to for you. If some people learn by watching, others by listening, others by writing. If you want to have something in paper, if you want to download, go to Amazon, and maybe you want to buy the book. If you're interested, it's available there in the digital form and also printed form. Okay, and our agency, as far as the state of Florida, we are licensing pretty much all. We have contracts with all the companies in the state of Florida, so we can help you out. And as far as the other states, we are appointed with most of the big companies in the Medicare arena. Okay, so we can help you out, do a plan comparison if you are thinking about signing up for Medicare for the first time, or if you already have Medicare insurance. Okay. And who needs this class? That's a great question. Who needs this class? Of course, if you are turning 65 years old soon, this class is for you. Or maybe you are currently working, maybe you are 65, 66 years old, and you want to transition from your group insurance at work to Medicare. You need to see this class because you need to understand where you sign up for. Okay, and of course, if you are older than 65 and you already have an insurance plan, a Medicare insurance plan, and you're thinking about looking for other options, it would be great for you to watch it. Okay, and before we get started, let me just read this disclaimer, okay? Because it's very important. This is a 100% educational class, okay? If you're interested, feel free to make an online appointment or give us a call. If you're interested in getting a price, getting a quote, if you have questions about your particular situation, please give us a call or book your appointment online. Down below there is the option for you to go ahead and click and set up your appointment online. We will call you at the arranged time, okay? And of course, this channel, the online channel, the YouTube channel that we have, is just for educational purposes. If you need help, give us a call and we'll be more than happy to give you a hand. What is Medicare? That's a million-dollar question. What is Medicare? Medicare is insurance for people 65 years old or older. Okay, maybe you say, hey Walter, I know people who have Medicare who are younger than 65 years old. Well, yes, there are people who are younger than 65 years old and have Medicare. Those are people with certain medical condition, whether it's disability, end-stage renal disease, also known as ESRD, and also people with Lou Gehrig's disease, okay? It's called ALS, okay? Entonces, oh, that's the Spanish coming out. So those are, that's what's Medicare, insurance for people turning 65 years old or older, or people under the age of 65 with certain medical conditions. Okay, now we have to remember that Medicare is not Medicaid. It's similar, the pronunciation is similar, right? But people get confused. What's Medicare, Medicaid? I'm confused, please explain. Medicaid is state help, basically, okay? But that's a different topic. We will go ahead and put a video in the channel, okay, about the difference between Medicare and Medicaid, okay? But today we're going to talk about Medicare, okay? When can I sign up for Medicare? Well, there are three special enrollment periods, okay? There are three important enrollment periods, I would say, but the most important is the initial enrollment period, okay? So you have your initial enrollment period is 3 months before you turn 65, the month that you turn 65, and 3 months after you turn 65, okay? That 7-month period, okay, it's called the initial enrollment period, okay? So we normally, some people believe, hey, you know what, I'm gonna wait until I turn 65. Hey, don't wait, okay? Don't wait, otherwise you will have a short span of time to go ahead and sign up for it. Sometimes the cards get delayed, and then your insurance registration is delayed as well. So if you can start giving, if you can go ahead and start the process 3 months before turning 65, it would be terrific. Okay, now let's say, for example, you missed it, okay, because you forgot or because you didn't know, right? Let's say for XYZ reason you didn't do it when you were supposed to do it. Therefore, it was they opened a general enrollment period. If you missed your initial enrollment period, okay, if you miss your initial enrollment period, you can sign up during the general enrollment period that goes from January 1st to March 31st, okay? If you sign up between January 1st through March 31st, your Medicare will start on July the 1st, okay? That's number one, okay? Number one, if you sign up within between January 1st and March 31st, your Medicare will not start until July 1st. Also, you have to take into consideration that if you do not sign up for Medicare when you are supposed to, you will pay penalties, okay? So it's better if you are cognizant of this time frames, okay? And last but not least, a special enrollment period. Walter, I am 60, 68, 67 years old. I am working. I have insurance at work. I want to transition to Medicare. Will I pay any penalties? Will I pay any penalties? The answer is no, because if you are covered by a group health insurance, okay, you can go ahead and make the transition from your work insurance to Medicare without any penalty. Okay, there are some details that basically we will discuss later, but in most cases you can transition from insurance from work to Medicare with no penalty. Okay, now this is a very common question. Okay, that, hey Walter, you know what, I'm turning 65 in a few months. Okay, I currently have insurance from the marketplace, also known as ACA, also known as Obamacare. Do I have insurance? Do I have to sign up for Medicare? Does this Obamacare insurance replaces Medicare? The answer is no. Mm-mm. The answer is no. If you have marketplace insurance, or also known as Obamacare, that doesn't replace your insurance, your Medicare insurance coverage. You have to sign up for a Medicare. That's regardless the fact that you already have a great Obamacare coverage. Okay, so so the answer is no. The Obamacare marketplace insurance does not replace Medicare. I have clients calling me, hey Walter, I didn't know that I have to sign up for Medicare when I turn 65. I'm 67. Now what? Now what? Now you have to pay penalties, my friend. Okay. Now, how can I sign up for Medicare? That's a very important, very common question, because most people believe that Medicare, it's automatic, okay? That the card will just arrive in the mail when you turn 65. The answer is it depends. The only people who get their Medicare card automatically is the people who are collecting Social Security check. So if you are, let's say for instance, you decided to collect your Social Security check at age 62 or 63 years old, then you will receive your Medicare card. Okay, now keep this in mind. If you're collecting Social Security check and it's already 2 months before you're turning 65 and you have not received your card, it's super important for you to make a call. Okay, it's very important that you make a call. Maybe they're missing your apartment number, or they're missing one number in your address or the avenue they put a street. Just give them a call, okay, just to play safe. And if you are not collecting Social Security benefits, if you are not collecting your Social Security check, then and only then you have to call the Social Security at the number that you will see on the screen, the 1-800-772-1213, or you can go ahead and sign up online. Walter, which one is better? It depends. There are some people who sign up online. There are other people who prefer to talk to a real person. What I would do, it's basically call Social Security, and yes, there is a 20, 25, 30-minute wait time, okay, but I'd rather talk to someone and have my questions answered in real time, as opposed to go online and get stuck in the middle of the process. But it's up to you. There is no one way better than the other. Okay, so it's depending on your preference. Now, okay, perfect. You got your card. You sign up for Medicare. Maybe because you already got the card in the mail. Walter, I got this card. Okay, I got this card. What do I get for this card? Okay, is this card enough for me to is this all I need? Okay, the answer is no. Okay, let me explain to you why. First of all, when you get that Medicare card, you get two benefits. You get Medicare Part A, which is your hospital insurance, and you get your Part B, which is your doctor's insurance. Okay, which is your doctor's insurance. Okay, normally for the Part A, people pay $0. Okay, you don't pay anything for your hospital insurance, but for your Part B, people pay $170.10. Okay, $170.10. Now, this $170.10, some people, maybe you hear from a friend, okay, you say, hey, I don't pay anything. Yes, there are people who pay $0 for Part B, but in most cases, those are people who sign up with the Medicaid program in the state, okay? Now, some people pay more than this because what happened is that the government assigns the monthly premium of Part B based on your income, okay? But Part A costs $0, Part B costs $170.10 per month. Okay, now, Walter, okay, perfect. I get Part A and Part B. Okay, now I got my card. I know I'm gonna pay $170.10 for that card, but what do I get? Is that enough? Well, first of all, this card is not enough because what happened is that the coverage of a Medicare has a lot of holes. A lot of holes. It needs to get, it's pretty much incomplete. That's a word, incomplete. Okay, many people believe, hey, do I get dental with this card? Do I get vision with this card? The answer is no, because this Medicare card will not give you dentist, will not give you medication, will not give you vision coverage, or it will not cover your funeral expenses. I knock on wood, God forbid you get hospitalized and you only have this card, okay? You would have to pay a deductible of $1,556 to get it admitted into the hospital, okay? So this card is not enough, okay? What about doctors? Well, if you happen to go to the doctor to a doctor visit or treatment or whatever, x-rays, perfect. If you only have this card, okay, you are responsible for a deductible of $233, and once you reach that deductible, you are responsible of 20% of all the bills. Okay, so that card by itself is not sufficient. Okay, Walter, then what's the solution? What is the solution? Okay, maybe, where is it? Here it is. If you got your Medicare book, and you open it on page number 5, okay, if you open it on page number 5, it says, the first paragraph, it says, when you first enroll in Medicare and during certain times of the year, you can choose how to get your Medicare coverage. Okay, you can choose how to get your Medicare coverage. There are two main ways to get Medicare, and that's the key. Walter, but I thought that we had a lot of options. I get a lot of letters in the mail, I get a lot of calls, I'm confused. That's why it's very important for you to understand these two options, and depending on what you think is the best for you, then you start getting your quotes and prices. That's why the focus of this class is understanding the difference between those options. Okay, so let's get going. Option number 1, original Medicare, which is this red, white, and blue card. That's option number 1. And option number 2 is a Medicare Advantage plan. Again, option number 1, original Medicare. Option number 2, the Medicare Advantage plan. Let's talk a little bit about option number 1. Walter, you're telling me that this is an option? You just mentioned a minute ago that this card by itself is not enough. Why should I consider signing up for this? Well, if you go with original Medicare, knowing that Medicare by itself is not enough, you need to have more coverage. For example, you have to pick up your Part D, which is your prescription drug plan, that will give you the discounts for your medications. That's card number 2. And card number 3, you need to have a Medigap, also known as Medicare Supplement, okay? That will cover what A and B doesn't cover. remember that I remember a few minutes ago I said that A and B is not enough. Okay, if you decide to go for original Medicare, you need not only A and B, which is your red, white, and blue card, but you need a second card, that's your Medicare Supplement or Medigap, and option number 3, your Part D, which is your prescription drug plan. Okay, that's option number 1. So if you decide to go with original Medicare, then you have 3 cards. The second option, which is the Medicare Advantage plan, okay, in this case, you only have one card. You only have one card, and Medicare Advantage plan is known as Part C. And if you read it, if you read the book, it says that basically, if this card that you will get, it bundles doctors, hospitals, and prescription drug discount in one card. And sometimes, or in most of the cases, this card will give you additional benefits like dental benefits, vision benefits, hearing benefits, reimbursements, etc. Okay, so again, option number 1 is using your Medicare card that you got in the mail, and the second option is going with a Medicare Advantage that bundles the 3 benefits in one card. Okay, now the question is, Walter, what's the difference between one option and the other? Okay, and pay attention to this. Let's talk about the original Medicare first, okay? So if you decide to go with the original Medicare with the option number 1, yes, you're gonna get your card. Yes, you're gonna have to pay the $170.10. And you know that this card by itself will give you hospitals and doctors coverage. Okay, now you also know that if you keep that card by itself, okay, you will have to pay $1,500 in hospital deductibles, and for doctors you are responsible for $233 for doctor's insurance, and after that you have to pay the 20%. Okay, you have to pay the 20% of all your doctor visits. Okay, now we also mentioned that this card, this Medicare card by itself, is not enough. It is enough. It is not enough. Okay, that's why you need a second card called Medicare Supplement, also known as Medigap. And as long as you pay your Medigap, basically what the Medigap or Medicare Supplement is going to do is going to pay for your hospital costs. Okay, it's going to pay for all your hospital costs, and also is going to pay for that 20%. In other words, as long as you have your Medicare with your Medicare Supplement, in any given year, God forbid something happens to you, your maximum out of pocket for the year will be just $233, and that's it. Walter, what about if I have an open heart surgery, I have a diabetic attack, and I get hospitalized 10 days, 20 days, or 60 days? How much my expenses will be? First of all, your hospital cost is covered 100%, okay? And whatever happens outside the hospital, you are responsible only up to $233 for the year, okay? So pretty much you have 100% coverage. Now, keep in mind that if you decide to go with original Medicare, you need also a third card called Part D, which is your prescription that also have a cost, okay? It has a monthly cost, and also, of course, you have to spend money on the copay side, okay? When you go to the doctor, when you go to the pharmacy and make your copays. So if you decide to go to, if you decide to take this path, okay, basically, you accept to use the government benefit as primary insurance. So when you go to the doctor and they ask you what insurance do you have to say, well, my primary insurance is Medicare, and I have a secondary insurance, a supplement insurance, a Medicare Supplement, or I have a Medigap insurance. Okay, so if you decide to go this way, you use the Medicare card as your primary insurance. Okay, now let's talk about the Medicare Advantage plan, which is the second option. If you decide to go with the Medicare Advantage, okay, yes, you are gonna get your card. Yes, you're gonna pay $170.10, okay? However, if you decide to take the Medicare Advantage part, you will decline the Medicare, the government coverage, and you will replace this card with one card known as Medicare Advantage that will give you, of course, that with bundles where the doctors, hospitals, medications, and also you will have extra benefits such as vision, dental, gym membership, etc. Okay, therefore you will have one card, okay, and even though you will decline, you will not use this card, you will have to pay $170.10, okay? Now, what is the cost of this Medicare Advantage Part C or Part C? Well, we will discuss that in a minute, okay? Now, as long as you pay the monthly premium of your Medicare Advantage plan, okay, the Medicare Advantage plan, okay, you will get the benefits, but those benefits will have some cost, also known as the copays. Some plans will ask you to make a copay when you go to the doctor, when you go to the specialist, when you go to the hospital for this treatment, etc., etc. Okay, so the question here is not only how much this Medicare Advantage will cost me on a monthly basis, what my monthly premium will be, but also what extra costs, what extra expenses will I have when I start using it. Okay, so when you talk to your agent, if you sit down with your agent, and talk about these options, tell them, hey, listen, you know what, I decided to go with original Medicare, okay, and take the Medicare Supplement plan. Okay, so if you decide to go this path, you know you're going to pay $170.10. You also know that you're going to have a second monthly payment, which is for the Medicare Supplement, okay, and also you're going to have a third card and also a third monthly payment with the prescription drug plan, with the Part D. Okay, so if you decide to go with the original Medicare path, you will have three cards, okay? And if you talk to your agent about the Medicare Advantage plan, you tell them, listen, I know I'm gonna have to pay $170 for the Medicare. I know I will not use it, but please tell me how much will the monthly premium of this Medicare Advantage will be, but also you need to share with me what extra expenses will I have to incur if I start using the plan. Okay, now the question is, hey Walter, you talked to me about the numbers. Now tell me about the main difference, because these are the tangibles, right? The tangible difference, the something that you can see on paper, because you're gonna see whatever you decide to take, you're gonna see it on your bank statement, right? But now, what are the benefits behind these payments? And this is what we are going to cover right now. Now, first, let's talk about the Medicare with the Medicare Supplement and the Part D. I put Medigap for because I didn't have enough room, but many people know this Medigap as Medicare Supplement. Other people like to use Medigap instead of it, but doesn't matter. You have three cards. So as long as you have your Medicare with your Medicare Supplement, okay, God forbid something catastrophic happens to you, the maximum out of pocket for the year before the insurance covers you 100% is $233. Okay, in any given year, the maximum out of pocket with the Medicare, if you have your Medicare and your Medicare Supplement, is $233, okay, for the year. Do you have to pay for doctor visits? Okay, anytime you go to the doctor, do I have to pay for doctor visits? If you have your Medicare Supplement, the answer is no. Because remember, you have your Medicare Supplement, okay? And as long as you have your Medicare supplements, especially Medicare Plan G, is the one that will make you pay $0 every time you go to the doctor or a specialist. There is another Medicare supplement called Plan N, as in Nancy, that has a lower premium than Plan G, but you will have to pay $20 every time you go to the doctor. Okay, but right now we're talking about the Plan G. With the Plan G, with the Medicare Supplement G, you will not pay for doctor visits or specialists. Can I choose any doctor I want? Yes, the answer is yes. Because remember, when you pick up the Medicare Supplement or Medigap and your Part D, since your Medicare, the red, white, and blue card is your primary insurance, you have access to any doctor or hospital that accepts Medicare, and that's pretty much 96-97% of doctors in the United States. So the answer is yes. Do I need a referral from my primary doctors to see a specialist? The answer is no. You can go to any doctor, any specialist, and you will not need the referral to see your specialist. Okay, that's very convenient for some people, especially if you have a pre-existing condition. It's very important. This is a very, very important topic because, for instance, sometimes you have a chest pain and you want to see your cardiologist, and if you have to go through the referral process, you have to see your primary doctor first, wait for the appointment, and then you have to set up an appointment with the specialist, and that's, some people can live with it, other people no, other people they don't want to go through that hassle. Okay, now, do I pay for hospital cost? The answer is no. As long as you have your Medicare with your Medicare supplement, your hospital cost is covered 100%. Okay, do I pay for chemotherapy? The answer is no, because if you receive chemotherapy, as long as you have your Medicare with your Medicare supplement or Medigap, the chemotherapy will be paid as long as it's administered in the hospital or a medical center. Okay, so you are covered on that end. Okay, those are the biggest benefits of having a Medicare, a Medigap, a Medicare supplement, and your Part D. Okay, now what are the limitations of that? Okay, for instance, is there any monthly premium in addition to the $170.10 that I'm gonna pay for Medicare? The answer is yes. Okay, you have a monthly premium for the Medigap, and there is a monthly premium for the Part D. Okay, now that depends on your county, it depends on the state you live. Okay, it depends, the price vary depending the county, depending the state, depending whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're a smoker or not, the price vary. Okay, and the reason we're not gonna talk about pricing is because the purpose of this class is educational. So if you have any questions, just give us a call or set up an appointment with us, or you can go ahead and discuss it with your agent if you have one. Okay, now what is the other limitation? Does it include dental and vision care? So if you have your Medicare with your Medicare supplement and your Part D, do I get dental and vision care? The answer is no. Okay, you would have to pick up a dental coverage and or vision coverage on the side. Okay, we can help you with this, with that coverage, but yes, you have to get then a fourth card, because remember, first card is Medicare, second card your Medicare supplement, third card is your Part D for the medication, and the fourth card, it would be your dental, vision, and hearing. Okay, now let's talk about now the this option. I'm going to put myself right here with the Medicare Advantage plan. Okay, now what are the biggest advantages of a Medicare Advantage? Is there a monthly premium in addition to the $100.70? The answer is no. Okay, that's the one of the biggest advantages, that the Medicare Advantage, especially if you pick up an HMO, will cost you $0 a month. If you pick up a PPO, there is a minimum premium. Okay, depending on the city, it can fluctuate between $15 up to $45. But in most cases, if you pick up an HMO, it will cost you $0 a month. Now, the second benefit of having a Medicare Advantage is that in most cases, these plans include vision and dental coverage. Okay. Now, what are the limitations of a Medicare Advantage plan? What is the limitation of a Medicare Advantage plan? Well, first of all, what is the maximum out of pocket for the year before the insurance covers me 100%? It depends the plan because most Medicare Advantage plans have out of pockets that fluctuate between $2,000 up to $11,000, whether it's HMO or PPO. Okay, what's the maximum out of pocket is the amount that you have to spend as you use your insurance. Okay, and once you reach the limit, then and only then you will have 100% coverage. And please do not confuse this with deductibles. Deductible has nothing to do with this. Basically, most of the Medicare Advantage plans has zero deductible, but high out of pockets. Okay, now don't get me wrong, there are great Medicare Advantage plans with out of pockets as low as $500, but it doesn't happen in all the counties. It varies from county per county. So if you talk to your agent, okay, or you decide to talk to us, ask your agent, ask us, hey, other than the $0 a month, what's the amount of money that you have to spend during the year before I get 100% coverage? What's my maximum out of pocket? That's the key question. Do you pay for doctor visits? In most cases, you have to pay for your doctor visits for your specialist. There are plans who will charge you $0 as long as you stay in network, okay? But again, it depends the county, it depends the city, it depends the state. So when you speak with your agent, other than the $0 a month, have these kind of conversations. Hey, Mr. Agent, hey, Mrs. Agent, other than the maximum out of pocket, please tell me how much money I have to pay for my doctor visit, because many people, there are many agents out there who sell the idea of, okay, you're going to pay $0, therefore everything is free. It is not, okay? If they give you something for free, then you are the product. Can I choose any doctor I want? The answer is no, you cannot, okay? If you compare to the Medicare, the original Medicare with the Medicare Supplement, if you compare this option, it's the other way. While with your Medicare Supplement, you can go to any doctor and hospital. With this option, you can go only to the doctors that are within the insurance network, okay? That's why it's super important for you. Okay, so if you sign up for Medicare, okay, before thinking about dental vision reimbursement, they're gonna give me money back. No, the first thing you need to confirm is that if your doctors accept the insurance. Okay, there are agents out there who will sign you up, who will change the insurance, okay, who will make you change doctors. They will not give you options, they will not even check, because it takes time. Okay, it takes time. Okay, now there are of course they will tell you, well, I'm sorry ma'am, you have to change doctor because the insurance doesn't accept your doctor. Yes, because maybe that's the only plan this agent offers. Okay, you should sit down with someone, whether it's our agency or other agency. You have to sit down with someone or that will give you a lot of options. Hey ma'am, you know, you have this option for you, okay? Not this, only one. Do I need a referral from my primary doctor to see a specialist? The answer is yes. If you pick up an HMO, the answer is yes. You will need a referral. You need a referral to see the specialist. Now, if you sign up already for a Medicare plan that will make you get a referral before seeing a specialist, then there is a solution. You can, if you want to stay in the Medicare Advantage side, then you have to switch from an HMO to a PPO, or you can choose the left side, which is, this option, which is the Medicare with the Medicare Supplement. Okay, do I pay for hospital costs? The answer is yes. Okay, these insurance companies will tell you, okay, ma'am, okay, sir, you're responsible just for the first 4 days, and after that we will pay 100%. Okay, but the question is how much you will pay for those days. There are companies that will tell you, hey, listen, you are responsible for the first 5 days, but you will only pay $100 for each day. Maybe that's good for you. Okay, but the question is if you have to be ready to write a check, okay, if something happens. Some companies will tell you you will only pay for 3 days, but you will pay $395 per day. Okay, so when you sit down with your agent, ask him, hey, listen, please tell me for how many days I am responsible and how much do I have to pay per day. Do I pay for chemotherapy? The answer is yes. You are responsible of 20% of the chemotherapy cost. Okay, so that's the main difference based on the senior's main concerns. Okay, so the question is, hey Walter, which one is better? Which option is better? The original Medicare with a Medicare Supplement or Medigap Part D, or this Medicare Advantage plan? Okay, that's not a question. Okay, let me move this. That question, I would say, is not fair, because what happened is that there are some people that get great benefits from a Medicare Advantage. There are other people that get great benefits for original Medicare. So there is no right or wrong option, okay? Because the selection of the plan is based upon the customer needs. Okay, so if they make a recommendation without asking you questions, hey, how is your health, how many medications do you take, how many doctors do you visit, okay, so that's basically customized to the client's needs. Okay, so the real question is, when is better, right? When is it better? When is original Medicare with supplement better? When is Medicare Advantage better? Okay, so for instance, if you want a fixed monthly cost, okay, if you tell me, hey Walter, you know what, I don't want to deal with bills, I just want to make one monthly payment and have the peace of mind that I'm covered 100%, then Medicare with Medicare Supplement is maybe the best fit for you. Okay, maybe you're a senior, you have some or most of your family outside the state, and maybe you stay 6 months in one state, 6 months in other, and you want to have the freedom to pick a doctor anywhere you want. Maybe the original Medicare with the Medicare Supplement is an option for you, because you have green light to go to any doctor in the United States. Okay, because there is no networks, you don't need referrals, and also you will have 100%, your hospital costs is covered 100%. Okay, in other words, with the original Medicare, you pay, yes, you make a monthly payment for a peace of mind. Okay, now what about the Medicare Advantage plan? When is it better to pick up a Medicare Advantage plan? Okay, well, if you are more inclined to have no premium or a minimum premium, whether it's HMO or PPO, maybe the Medicare Advantage plan is a good thing for you, because as I mentioned before, the monthly premium of an HMO is $0 in most cases, and a PPO is just the minimum premium. Maybe if you are happy, maybe you don't leave the city, you don't leave the county, okay, and you are happy with your doctors in the network, okay, as long as your doctors are in network, maybe that's an option for you. Okay, but you have to confirm that if you have a favorite doctor, you have to make sure that the doctor is accepted by the Medicare Advantage plan that you are going to sign up for. Okay, and if you, after you confirm that your doctor is in network, your hospital is in network, that you get the most savings on your medications, then and only then If you decide to get additional benefits such as dental care, vision care, transportation, over-the-counter benefits, then maybe the Medicare Advantage option is for you. Okay, so there is no option better than the other. Our job is to present this information, and then when you talk to your agent or call us, you will have an idea, what you will be more inclined to pick. Okay, so we're not telling you one option is better than the other. Now, where do I get more information? Where do I get more information? Of course, you can call 1-800-Medicare. There is options in English and Spanish, and it's 24 hours, 7 days, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's open. You can give them a call if they can explain. So if you want more explanation, more detailed explanation about concepts, you can give them a call. You can go to Medicare.gov. Okay, and also you will have access to our channel where we have videos about how Medicare works and different concepts that will help you make a decision. Keep in mind that we also have this channel, okay? This channel in YouTube, Learning Medicare, where we upload videos every week, okay? That I believe will be very, very helpful for you. And also, of course, I mentioned at the beginning that we have this book available in Amazon, Medicare Insurance Enrollment, 5 Simple and Effective Steps. Is available in English and Spanish. And of course, if you don't have an agent and you need your questions answered, if you need some help in this enrollment process, you can always give us a call at the number that you see on the screen, or you can go down below, click on the option that's better for you, and schedule a call back with us. Okay. Again, my name is Walter Bernoulli. Thank you very much for your time and patience. God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.